Welcome to the Geek Legion of Doom. This is going to be an episode of the car boot sale to eBay challenge. So in case you're unawares here, what we're doing, we're at Ashley Heath Carboot sale. I'm going to meet my friend Steve in a minute. So we're going to have a budget of £5 each per person, and we're going to buy whatever we can in Ashley Heath Carboot sale and sell each item that we buy. Now it could be one item, it could be 5 items, but whatever we buy is going to go on sale on eBay for 99p. For a 7-day auction, and whoever wins, whoever can kind of use their buying skills or their geeky know-how the best to win the kind of the most amount of obviously profit, hopefully, obviously will win the round. Now I got trounced last time I did this. Normally I'm pretty good at this, so we'll see how we do this turn. So I'm about to meet Steve, so let's go and see how we do. Bye for now.
How cool are they?
Imagine wearing that.
Sun's out.
Yeah, that's good. Sit down.
So we have just done a shopping trip around Ashley Heath, and we have spent our £5 budget each. Steve and I have gone for different tactics this time. Steve's gone for one item, whilst I got kind of a bunch of smaller items. So we'll start off with Steve, and we'll show you what he's got, and obviously we'll see who wins.
£5 I bought like a reproduction of 1978 He-Man comic. Just see if it sells.
How much was it?
£6. So well, it was £1 over.
So we're going to go through my items that we picked up. I got a lot of cheaper items, so we'll see which will do better. I think I will. So the first one is this horror movie, Beyond the Darkness. This is a Region A Blu-ray double disc. So there you go. This one was a bit of a gamble. We got War of the Worlds. C7-inch single. Now it's a little battered, so we don't know if that's going to do how well that's going to do. Either the war. Video games. We got a. Do you know I didn't even check the inside of this? Yeah, it's all good. We got a Xbox original game, Deus Ex: Invisible War. So again, 50p. I got a steelbook, a Blu-Ray steelbook for A Good Day to Die Hard. I've actually myself already got this steelbook, but yeah. So you know, I know it's not a particularly expensive or sought after movie, but for 50p, we'll see if we can get some profit on it. I got another steelbook. This is a DVD steelbook, and this one is There Will Be Blood. I know Blu-ray Ben is a huge fan of this movie, and this is a double disc. Again, it's got a few kind of marks on it, so it's not the best of condition, but it was only kind of 50p. And then finally, my most expensive item, which was £2. I actually spent under the budget. I spent £4.50, and this is a ZX Spectrum game. If you're young, you may not even know what this is. This is a old school home computer game, and it comes in the box. And we used to have video games on cassette. So there you go. Not sure if this will sell. There is a kind of a market for retro games, but I don't know if Spectrum is necessarily one which is particularly kind of sought after, but we'll see. Anyway, that is it. So these are all going to go on for 99p. I feel Steve made a fatal mistake with a picture, because that's going to be an expensive thing to send. So I think I've got this one in the bag personally, but let's see who's going to win. Hi and welcome back to the Geek Legion of Doom. It is now a week later from the first half of the video, and we are going to see how the items Steve and I did on eBay. Just to recap, so we've gone over to the car boot sale in Ashley Heath. We had a £5 budget each. Whatever we have purchased, we have put on eBay on a 7-day auction. for a starting price of 99p, and obviously whoever wins cumulatively the most will win the game, so to speak. Okay, now I went for a multitude of smaller items while Steve spent his whole budget, actually £1 more, he overspent slightly, on one item. So let's break down how we both did. So we'll start with myself. So the first one we got was the Beyond the Darkness, a Blu-ray. This was a Region A release for an Italian horror film, and this one did sell at £5.22. So this one already has made my budget up, so pretty happy with that. I did actually have a look. There are plenty of them on eBay, and I think Aaran did a release for this particular one, but this is actually an American release. So that was pretty good. Next thing we're going to talk about is the Xbox game Deus Ex 2 Invisible War. Now this one did not sell, so this one I am stuck with. So next we'll talk about the Blu-ray steelbook that I picked up, A Good Day to Die Hard. This one did sell at £1.63, so not a huge one. I wasn't expecting it to sell for megabucks, to be honest with you, but obviously it sold for a little bit more than I paid for it, which is fair enough. The next one we are going to talk about was the Eve of the War, which is this is a 7-inch vinyl single from the War of the Worlds musical that obviously came out, the Jeff Wayne one. It's a remix though, but this one did not sell. The next one is a computer game for a ZX Spectrum, a Sinclair ZX Spectrum, a very old school, computer game. And this one did sell for £9.50, nearly doubling my original budget. And then my final item was There Will Be Blood on DVD. And this was actually a DVD steelbook, and this one did not sell. So this one, I had 3 that sold and 3 that did not. My total sale was £16.35. from a £5 budget. I actually think I spent £4.50. I can't remember exactly now, but yeah. But overall, I have trebled my money, so that's a pretty good result. Now let's see how Steve did. Now Steve spent all his money. He actually spent £6 on a large kind of A2 Beano's poster. This was a kind of a reprint of a kind of a comic book from the 70s. And this one did sell, and it sold for £4.19. So although it did sell, Steve did actually make a loss on this one. I suspect because this was a large framed picture, obviously I had to put a reasonable amount of postage on there, and that may have put people off. I got a feeling that's possibly why. Obviously it wouldn't have gone up that much, but obviously Steve didn't think about that when he was purchasing it. So that is it. I have won quite significantly over Steve. So that is me, the winner. Yay! There you go. So thanks for watching, and if you're interested in doing this, I'm actually thinking about maybe doing like a remote version. So like what I would mean by that is challenge someone who to a different car park, and we'd spend £5 each, and then we'll kind of follow the same rules, and then see how it goes. If you're interested in doing that, let me know, and we can kind of sink a day. Go to a car boot sale in our own area, have a budget of £5, put it on eBay the same day for the same starting price, all of that, and then we'll see how it goes. So if you're interested in doing that, because it tends to be me, Steve and Chris that does this a lot, so I'm interested in playing against other people, just drop me a line. Anyway, thanks for watching, and bye for now.